Hey, it's Mission Native Survival. Today we're going to talk about blueberries. Don't go away. Okay, so I usually find blueberries growing in three main stages. We have a low shrub right here. Say it's about knee high, maybe waist high the most, usually about knee high. And then we have a very low growth where it's only a few inches. Some more right here off the ground, maybe 6 inches the most. Okay, so we have the low growth blueberry. We have shrubs. You can see a pretty definite mark over here too where it changes. Right here. So all this is low growth blueberries. It's a full carpet of it. It's just absolutely littered with blueberries through here. And then right back in here there's one right there, like a blueberry. It's not really it's not really a shrub. It's really like a little tree or a bush, really. So let me walk over here. Now you're gonna notice some pines. Pines make very acidic soil with all their pine needles on the ground, and blueberries like that. So you should find them in pine areas. Okay, so this right here is all blueberry as well. See, it's been picked a lot, but there's still some left. Here's one right here. Now it's important when you're checking to make sure you actually have blueberry that it has this crown on the bottom of the berry, because there are some berries that look like blueberries but they're not blueberries unless they have this crown. Okay, so here's a neat trick you can do to your stick. If you have a walking stick or just fashion one on the spot, just put a little hook in it. So you can grab branches further away from you, pull them toward you. That helps a lot when you're gathering berries. Okay, so this one cluster actually is kind of a microcosm of what's going on with the plant. So let me zoom in a little bit here and you'll see. Maybe. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so it starts off green. You can see the crown right away. Gets larger. And then it turns from green on its way to purple. Kind of has this in between. Right here. Last is purple, which is the sweetest and best. Okay, so it only takes a minute to gather them up, and obviously it's a blueberry, so I guess what they taste like. Slightly bitter, sweet, delicious, good stuff. Okay, so here's my Peterson's Edible Wild Plants, which you can find on our website, nativesurvival.com. If you go to page 220, you'll find blueberries right up top. And basically, you can eat them fresh. They're blueberries. Eat them fresh and throw them in some bannock if you want to cook them. You can also dry them, it says, which I've never done. And obviously, jelly. So, the berries have 5 calyx lobes forming a star pattern. I like to think of that as a crown pattern, like I showed you before. And this is where the picture is on the other page, top right. Blueberry right here, and it's pointing to the star pattern or crown pattern on the bottom. Now the leaves are elliptical, so that's something to look out for. And they're usually pretty smooth. They're not really toothed usually. And if they are, it's a very, very small amount. Okay, this is what the leaves look like. Furthest to the left, the smallest one right here, is the low growth blueberries. and the berries are really small on those. The berries seem to be proportionate to the size of the plant, just like the leaves. The middle, which is my favorite, are the small little bushes, like these, maybe about, about knee high. Those berries are the sweetest. They're amazing. Love those. So that's the second leaf. The largest leaf is this plant right here, the largest blueberry plant out here, and the berries are really big, like this big, and they're all proportionate. So then when you go to the middle size, they shrink down a little bit, and then the smallest size, the berries are really tiny, and they're purple. They're ready to go. They're just really, really small. So it's kind of interesting that there's, usually what I find is 3 sizes, and the leaves and the fruit are proportionate to those sizes. But I find the middle to be the best, which is great because that's actually the most common. There's a section of woods, so maybe half a mile from here, that is, oh man, it's got to be probably at least 2 to 3 acres of just this on the ground. It's just absolutely choked with blueberries. It's amazing, amazing spot. I gather tons there every year. I appreciate your views, your comments, and your support. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.